Oh, the uploading thing is really great.
And I got that in. I really feel so much better.
And the local globalization thing, I think that's very good too.
Because it was,
that it's less, there is a cultural homogenization taking place, but a much slower pace.
Yes.
Hey, good morning.
I was told later that we were sitting in the same restaurant and having food.
Oh no, I should have come said hi.
I should have come and said hi.
Good to see you.
The countries that are endemic that have to also implement the plans, and I want to hand over to President Osbanjo of Nigeria to give his view of the situation in Africa and why this plan is important.
Ministers are now examining in detail how to...
So this is a very tough disease. It's going to take all of us, private sector, the pharmaceutical companies, philanthropy, governments, and the in countries that have the disease to participate as well. There's challenges like the association with AIDS, the multi-drug resistance, but I think this plan takes on those tough problems and can make a big difference. So I'm very excited to see it being created, and I want to do everything I can to back it, and I thank the partners who are doing the same.
Who will talk about the G8 and what they think about tuberculosis?
Every 15 seconds, someone dies. And when people say that $3 billion a year, 30 billion over the next 10 years, to make for 56 billion in total to be spent on implementing this plan is impossible, I say that it is possible for the G8 and other countries.
Well, do you think the world did in 2005?
We had a breakthrough here in Davos yesterday, or was it the day before? It gets a little funny, as you know, Davos time. But Angela Merkel, the Chancellor, new Chancellor of Germany, stood by her commitment, or stood by Germany's commitment made at the G8 summit for 0.7% of national income of GDP, despite calls in her own government that she shouldn't do so. This was a really serious achievement.
Examples of what is being done as a result of promises that were made.
15 African countries, the high performers admittedly, there are a lot of others, but 15 African countries have been turning in median growth rates of 5%, and it begins to affect people's expectations. That's the good news. But I think the bad news is high expectations can also lead to high disappointment.
Because I want you to give us a real sense of where you think Africa